Subscribe, please.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's your favorite Gimp with a Limp, and I'm here with the next part of Thunder in the East by Victory Point Games. I know this is the part you guys have been looking forward to. It's the part I've been looking forward to. Before we get started, I did make a couple of changes due to the comments that I got in the comment box from the last videos. If you haven't watched the last videos, make sure you watch them because I'm just picking up. I'm not going over all the previous stuff. But I had missed the line where when you're setting up your units, if you have two core units that can combine up, in the change box, that you can take and go ahead and upgrade that to the army size. So I didn't have to wait with the two 12-9-6 units of the Germans that I had here. I could go ahead and switch that out for a 24-16-5. All right, so big Panzer army is already there. And this river here that I was thinking was a major river, this is actually a minor river. Major rivers have the darker blue on them versus the light blue of these minor rivers. Now, a minor river still does incur a penalty for attacking across it, but that penalty is only a 1 odd shift, which isn't that devastating compared to being halved completely. So I went ahead and added in a couple attacks along this line here, since I'm only getting the odd shift, plus I am getting the bonus from Blitzkrieg and from the HQs being in attack mode anyway. So I was like, screw it, let's go on the attack. Let's just knock them out as much as possible. Went ahead and got a 24-16 army unit here. They're attacking across to this Russian army unit, the 8-4. They have a 3-1 advantage. Now, that would be knocked down 1, but they're getting 1 and losing 1. All right, so their natural 3-1 advantage is what they're getting, because they would be getting another one from the HQ bonus being in attack mode, but they're losing 1 for attacking across the minor river, so they are sticking at a 3-1. And I had in the previous video, I had an attack over here. I just forgot to put down the battle odds. This one's also a 3-1 attack coming across. Is that oh yeah, because they have a little division size strength 2 unit there, so they're only getting up to a 3-2 instead. But I still have, let's see, this attack coming through, these attacks coming through, and then this is a new one, and then this here is also a new one. The unit here is going to be attacking into this Russian motorized unit, and then some other guys here are going to be attacking across into some other Russian motorized units as well. So basically the whole line is kind of crisscrossing over in this direction, where there's a bunch of core units. They're double stacked here, so one's attacking one direction, one's attacking another. You guys will see that. We're going to start north and just kind of work our way down to the south. So let's pan up to the top. All right, and one other thing that they were talking about was that during the Blitzkrieg, I could have moved this infantry unit here forward to get next to this other army unit if I wanted to, just because of the Blitzkrieg. I could ignore enemy zones of control and move that leg unit when I normally couldn't. I decided to just go ahead and stick with my normal attack. Like I said, I am not a strategic genius by any means. I'm just pretty much throwing counters at each other in each direction and just seeing who, the dice gods tend to favor. I'm sure plenty of you guys would be like, no, don't do that. Some of the comments were talking about, why are you attacking this direction? You could be doing this and that. No, I'm not a combat genius. I know how to pull the trigger and shoot the bad guy, but when it comes to the map, I just roll the dice and have some fun. All right, but we are going to start with our first attack here. We do have a, what is this, a Heinkel? Yep, Heinkel, that is assisting the attack. Oh, and I did confirm it in the comments that the way that it's working with Blitzkrieg, with getting the lightning bolt, each attack getting a lightning bolt, it essentially means that every attack gets a free dice just flat off the bat, whether or not they have aircraft or not. So you get to roll 2 dice if you have, a single aircraft like I do here with that Heinkel. So I'm actually getting 2 dice for the price of 1, which is excellent. All right, so with this, we had a question mark odds counter here because we did not know the power. So we actually get to shift this over now so we can figure out our odds. And if I can get it over. Oh, this is not as good as I was hoping, but we can deal with it. Oh, actually, this is pretty good. for me. That's actually better than I was hoping. Never mind. I was looking at his attack strength. He is a 4-5 unit, okay? Russian unit, which means his defense is a 2, and I am attacking with a strength of 10. So I have an odds straight off the bat of 5-1. That gets shifted over to 6-1 thanks to the HQ being in attack mode. So let me grab a 6-1 so I can remember that. It's one of these green ones here. All right, so I'm getting a 6-1 attack coming over in this direction. Now, as we go down the line, by the way, I am going to kind of change my order on, I'm not going to do it perfectly top to bottom because I'm going to want some units to be in position first before other attacks are done. So we'll just kind of play it by ear and see how it does pan out. All right, so we've got 6-1 right now. And this is the first attack. Like, I'm so excited because I haven't got to actually roll dice for this yet. You guys are getting to do it right here with me. So I'm make sure I'm doing this all correct. There should be clear terrain, so we're not having any terrain to worry about. This is clear weather, so nothing to worry about as far as weather's concerned. So we've checked that. Defender strength, we've got our net odds of 6-1. That's our final battle odds after we've determined everything. And now we're going to do our, and basically I'm just going to roll my close air support dice right with my actual combat dice, and we'll see what happens with it. So we have 1 die for the combat, for Blitzkrieg, and then we have another die for our aircraft, the Heinkel that is helping us out. And then we have our black die to roll to see what our effect is going to be. Let's take and roll some dice, grab my combat odds chart here. Come on, big money. I want to start off good. Okay, 4 isn't too bad. Oh, but this is going to be no effect because that is, we don't have a Panzer unit with us. So this die isn't going to do us any good. So we're effectively getting 1 more shift from this die, and then we're getting a rating of 4. So we got 7-1 odds total at a 4, which is DE, Defender eliminated. All right, that's the second to best result. Sorry, I am zoomed in a lot here. Eliminate all defending units. 1 attacking unit may then advance after combat. The only thing is when it comes to Blitzkrieg, we get to treat every advance after combat as a breakthrough. So everyone gets to advance if they want to. So this guy is dead. We're going to just set dead units out of the way for now. And our aircraft did not suffer any damage. We'll set that down here out of the way. And get rid of this odds marker. Who are we going to move up? Now with a breakthrough, let's see, breakthrough result, a number of attacking units up to the stacking limit may advance after combat in battle hex, and then any motorized units that just advance may do so again in additional hex. So basically I can move both units into this hex, and I'm trying to decide whether or not that's a good idea or not, or if I want to leave some guarding. I'm kind of thinking if I just move 1 up, then I can take and send this guy over here to the next one to go after this army unit. So we'll just move this 1 up right there. Got that covered. And something kind of stupid that I do is I have these little beads that I use, and just as a mnemonic device for me to remember, hey, I've activated and I've attacked with this unit, I just place the bead on it. I find it's easier than turning counter sideways because the hexes are kind of small, and then you'll end up bumping everything around. So bam. There we go, and I don't have to worry about it. So I got a little stack of those beads laying there. I know I don't really need to have it there, but it does kind of help. So that unit's there. Now I am exerting a zone of control all the way around here. So that means this guy, if he has to retreat, he has to go back this way. You really want to take, like, a good thing for doing a breakthrough is if I got 1 more hex and was able to get behind this unit, and then others would be attacking into it, it could only retreat into zones of control. So that does make it behoove you to try to get armored units behind the enemy as much as possible. Okay, we're going to do our next attack over here. We also have an attack aircraft, which is a DO-17. That's going to be helping me set up there so I can remember. And we're going to flip this guy over. Yeah, there's no reason I can't go ahead and do this one. Ooh, a little tougher than what we were fighting there previously. This is a forest hex and a defense of 3 versus 2, but we're attacking with 6 total attack. So we have 12 total against their 3. So we've got 4-to-1 odds, 5-to-1 odds with the HQ. Now let's look at our terrain chart real quick and see how force is going to do it. Heavy units are totaled, then halved, attacking into, and you lose 1 shift. Oh, wait, that's swamp. Where's forced? That's forest and hills. Oh, forest and hills. Here we go. So you have forest and hills here, and combat effects, -1 odds. So I'm basically losing my HQ bonus for that single attack. That's not horrible. So we would be 5-to-1, but we're going back down to 4-to-1. I can deal with 4-to-1. It's better than what we could have been. So if I can grab a little 4-to-1, here we go. We'll place that there and pull this one off. Knocking down my airborne, although we don't have any airborne here. Now we do have, again, the DO-17 helping us out, so we're still getting to roll 2 dice to help us out. We can go ahead and make our attack here. Come on, big money. Let's see what we get. Ooh. Again, no panzers, but we're getting our shift. So that's good. We're back up to 5-to-1. 5-to-1 at a 3. Let's see, 5-to-1. 3 is going to be EX. What is EX? Exchange. Oh, that's not good. Okay. 1 defending unit, attacker's choice, is reduced. And then all defending units are retreated 2 hexes by the defending player. Next, 1 attacking unit, defender's choice, is reduced. And then 1 surviving attacking unit may advance after combat, which will be treated as a breakthrough. So he gets to advance 2 hexes, but again, he's not motorized, so that's not going to matter for us. Damn. This attack did not go quite as well. They're eliminated anyway because they are striked units, so they're going to be gone. Which means we don't have to worry about retreating them. I'm trying to think, what's the worst for the German units to reduce? Probably this one, since it's a little farther along, so we'll take and reduce this 6-4 unit. It's going to be knocked down into a 3-4 unit, and then we'll take this 6-4 and we'll advance after combat into this, so we can get zones of control going over there. So not too bad. We've taken out a couple of Russian units, a couple of their mechanized units, which is good because their mechanized units can be turned into heavier mechanized units, and we do not want that to happen. Now I'm trying to decide where I want to send my attacks first, because I want to get these hammer and anvil situations going on. And I'm thinking, well, okay, because attacking here, I'm not going to have great combat odds. I want to get a unit here, okay? I want to get this zone of control going here to where they've got nowhere. They can't retreat into my unit. They're just going to stay there and get killed. Although these are probably going to be all 1-step units and just destroyed anyway. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll just conduct this attack. All right, so we've got our 4-to-1 attack going over into this Russian army unit. And is he in force? Oh, he's in force. God, that's going to reduce us down to a 3-to-1. That's not good. Oh, not good. Damn. These little odds markers are just a little small. So let's take and grab that back up so I can remember. Oh, and grab my bead so I remember I've done that attack. Okay, so we're losing our attack bonus, but we do get an extra die rather, because we are using the Stuka dive bomber, which has 2 lightning bolts on it rather than 1, so we're getting 2 dice from its attack, and the red lightning bolts help us. So we're going to be rolling on our chart here on the 3-to-1 table, which is not great. So we want to roll high because it's not that good of a table. Damn, this was my key attack too. I really needed this to go well. You guys can see that 1 odd shift just from the forest is really knocking me down here. You got to get your attacks as high as possible. Okay, here we go. 3 coming. I hope I get a lot of shifts on this, so it'll take and pop him over. Panzer attack, Panzer results would be great. Let's take and roll our dice, see what we get. Come on, big money. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. 3 shifts coming across. Panzer, and red lightning bolt, and a 4. So that means our 3-to-1 attack is going over to us. I was trying to hold up 6 fingers. A 6. Here we go. Extra finger in there. A 6-to-1 attack at a 4. That's what I'm talking about. Crush them. Here we go. 6-to-1 at a 4. Defender lost. Oh, one more would have had defender eliminated. Okay. 1 defending unit is reduced, attacker's choice, and then all defending units retreat 2 hexes by the attacking player. The attacking player chooses, and 1 attacking unit may advance after combat, which again becomes a breakthrough. Okay, so this attack went better than originally anticipated, plus our aircraft was not damaged. We haven't had a damaged aircraft yet. Germans are kicking ass and taking names. Look at this. Okay, now my choice on where the Russian unit goes and where do I want him to go. I'm thinking, oh, well, obviously wait, because I want to go here, all right, to this city. So I don't want him near that. I don't want him exerting a zone of control against me. So we're going to go 1 here. And I guess 2, no, we'll go here. That way he's got to move up, and say I get over here. If I were to take out these units and then get to, right here, and he was here, I'd be attacking across a minor river for a loss. So we're going to take and put him here. That way he's out in the open and I can try to smoke him down. Okay, now breakthrough. Again, does that mean I get to advance all my units? Again, up to the stacking limit. May advance after combat into the battle hex, and any motorized units that just advance may do so again. Okay, so this time we are going to take and advance a lot with our 2 Panzer units. We're going to move them both up into this situation. That way they will be together, and I can take and upgrade those guys into a 24 strength unit during my normal movement step, which will come after these battles. And I'm also now exerting a zone of control all the way over here. I'm going to take some of these smaller units that I held back kind of in reserve, and I'm going to fill in the spots of the line where there's gaps, all right, as I'm pushing forward. So I'm going to try to hold them back. Okay, grab my little bead here. And in case anyone ever wants these little beads, the little dumb things that I use, I think I got these either at Michael's or Walmart, one of the 2, in the craft section for like $2 for a bag of like 100 of them. So real cheap to use. They're easy to pick up with tweezers, and they stand out because of the bright color, so I can see where I've already gone. Cool thing to use. Now, I don't think it's going to matter where I conduct my next attacks, because... Oh, and now I'm thinking about it, because this one attack here, since this is a minor river, and I have 1 unit attacking across it, that 1 unit is enough to give me a combat allied shift down, even though the other unit isn't attacking across it. That sucks. Ugh. That is unfortunate. But that's all right, because we got plenty of dice working for us. See, because this guy's going to be retreating there. My zone of control is there, so he would be retreating into his zone of control if he did retreat. So it would still cause a step loss, so I'm not worried about it. It doesn't matter on these now that I do have the zone of control. So we'll just go ahead and do our big attack here. This one also has a Junkers 88, I believe. Yep, Junkers 88 that is involved in the attack. And let's see what motorized unit this is. Ooh, this is one of their stronger ones. This is a 845 unit. Well, that is good that I have my stronger units attacking. This is 24 strength attacking against them. That gives me a 3-to-1, 4-to-1 with the bonus back down to a 3-to-1 from the loss of attacking across a river. So not that great, but not that bad. Okay, so we're down to 3-to-1. These two 12-9-6 units. they're kind of overlapping because I've got, like I said, units attacking here, all the way around. So 24 attack, 3-1. I'm just wanting to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything because I want to bump those odds up as much as possible. But again, we got a Junkers 88 getting an extra die in there. That's good. I'll take it. All right, come on. Big money, 3-1. Show me the money. Okay, combat odds shift. That is, okay, I don't think I get the second combat odds shift. The way you can look at this is, there's my actual result. Here's a combat odds shift. And this, the red die, is a partial result because the Junkers 88, which I'll throw on screen for you guys, is a white lightning bolt symbol. It's not the red one, which is better at close air support. So it only counts for half. So in other words, had I rolled 2 red lightning bolts instead of the other results that I got, if I got these, that would have been a 1 shift. You can put 2 partials together to get a single full result, or, it's no effect. So a half result gets me nothing. But I did get a full result, so I did get up to 4-1 with a 3. So let's see where that got me. It's about middle of the map. 3, Defender Retreat, which is going to be a loss because I have a zone of control there. Outstanding. Outstanding. We'll take and rip him off the map. Get out of here. You're not wanted here. All right. I don't know why I'm going all Arnold when it's German attackers. We'll take and move both of these guys up again because it is a breakthrough. Every advance after combat is a breakthrough, so they will be forming together afterwards. Outstanding. Does it matter on any of these others on who I attack with first? These guys are attacking across. It's not going to matter. We can go ahead and get them. Okay, so this is 2 6-4 units attacking across. They are also supported by a Heinkel 111. All right, and so that means they're going to have 2 dice as well, thanks to Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg is just awesome, man. It just makes you raffle stomp the entire enemy line. Now, I'm not going to be doing that the whole game. Ooh, okay, this guy is not that severe. This is one of their motorized units, a 3-5 unit, so a defense of 3, 4-1 odds. I am attacking across a river, so I'm losing my HQ bonus again for attacking across the river, so I am staying at 4-1 odds. But 4-1 odds are not bad. I'll take that. I'll take 4-1 odds with 2 air combat dice any day to help that out. Any stinking day. All right, so 4-1 odds. Attacking across. Let's take and roll our combat dice, see what we get. Hopefully something good. No whammy. No panzers. Damn it. Oh, look at this. The odds got me nothing. So there is a blank result, so nothing. And the panzer result does me no good because I have no panzers. But I did get a 6 at 4-1, which should be good enough to put some hurt on them. Let's see, 4-1. Defender loss, which will be enough to kill him, so it's no skin off my back. They are a single step unit. We'll take and pop them off, add them to the pile of dead. This is also another breakthrough again, so don't want to hold anything back. I'm thinking not. We'll take and advance them all there. Do I want to hold one back? No. We're taking and bumping the line up. That way I can have this 24 and this 6 attack across and give me a strength of 30 with this 4 helping out, and that would get me 34 on the next round and give me 4-1 odds against that 8 right off the bat. So, well, depending on what the Russians do. So that's not bad. I'll take that. Yeah, okay. All right, I think I got time for another attack here. We might end up having to break and then pick up on the next one. So which attacks do I have left? I've got these guys going across, but that's only a strength of 10 with a reduction and no air support. This is my one attack that has no air support. So this one is probably not going to go well. You would have to get just a straight actual bonus odd shift in the die roll. I mean, it's better than nothing, but Yeah, let's go ahead and run this attack and we'll get it done. Let's see what our odd shift is going to be. At least it is clear terrain. Ooh, good, good, good. A level 2. So we got one of their weaker motorized units. 10. So that's 5 to 1. That gets me 4 to 1 right off the bat. That is not bad. I'll take 4 to 1. I thought it was going to be worse. I was thinking I was going to have like a 3 to 2 or 2 to 1 odds on that. And yeah, 4 to 1. And again, the reason I'm getting it, just going over the numbers again one more time to make sure I'm not confusing anyone, that I'm getting 4 to 1 is the numbers themselves are giving me a 5 to 1. Okay. Oh, actually, I would have 5 to 1. Excuse me, because I'm getting a bonus and a reduction. Good thing I went to talk about that for a sec. I was getting ready to screw myself. Where's my 5 to 1? Here we go. Yeah. Because my HQs, again, being in combat mode, are giving me a natural shift, which, by the way, in case I haven't mentioned it previously, you can forego the 1 shift across the line for a double shift in a single attack. So if you have one spot you need to succeed, you can give that 1 full hardcore bonus double shift to a single attack, but none of your other attacks will get the bonus. For this, it definitely behooves me to have that 1 single shift for the entire line, especially attacking across these minor rivers. Okay, so attacking across the minor river, I'm losing 1, I'm gaining 1 from my HQ, so it's just a wash, and then, ooh, I'm pointing at the wrong guy. I almost attacking that guy. Losing 1, gaining 1 for the HQ, attacking, or for the river as well. So we are just a straight 5 to 1 odds. We're rolling a single die, and he is in clear terrain. So let's pull this off. Just rolling this. Hopefully we will get something like that, because nothing else is really going to help us on this. A single lightning bolt or a red lightning bolt isn't going to matter since we don't have an air support there with us. Or actually, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments, but I'm going with a red lightning bolt is not going to work because I do not have any aircraft here for the distinction. I would give it just a partial result if I had an aircraft with me, but I'm thinking the only way that this dice, this Blitzkrieg dice, is actually going to work is with this side or with the tank side if these are armored units. I don't think anything else is going to help them on this. I mean, it's still better than nothing, so. All right, let's see what we get. Come on, big money. No, not big money. 3 on 5 to 1, which shouldn't be horrible. Should be a retreat, probably. Okay, 3 on 5 to 1 is an exchange, which is unfortunate because that means I'm going to suffer a loss as well. 1 defending unit is reduced. This is a single step unit, so they're gone. And then is it 1 of retreated, 1 attacking unit, defender's choice. All right, so, and then the advance after combat, which again becomes a breakthrough due to Blitzkrieg. Now, since 1 of the German units is getting reduced, they are obviously going to reduce the 6-4 since the stronger of my 2 units, and we'll take and move both of these guys up there for the breakthrough after combat, or the breakthrough since they get to breakthrough instead of just advance. All right, so since we've gotten a little long in the tooth here, we'll go ahead and stop here, and we'll just take and pick up and finish the rest of the attack and go into the regular movement phase and clean up on the next video, because I think I've got 3 or 4 attacks left to do down the line, and we'll pick up there at that point. Let's see what we got. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be a big deal here. This is a 28 attack going across, or I thought I had 30 attack. I guess I must have got the units confused on who was attacking, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It'll be, I can't get that up to higher odds anyway, so it's not going to matter. We'll pick up with that one, and we'll see how the rest of this ends up panning out. I'm willing to bet the Germans are going to keep cleaning clocks because they are definitely making some ground here across the way. I don't remember that area. There was one area in the comments that somebody was telling me to shoot for specifically, and I did not see it. So if you're watching this, tell me where you were talking about. Where is it? North, south? I remember it was like a S So maybe it's down over here. I see a city begins with S down over there. So maybe that's what he's talking about. But I'm not seeing anything else. So commenter, you know who it is. Take and let me know where you were talking about that I should attack for a better result, because I'm enjoying this. I'm cleaning them out across the line. All right, we're going to stop here. You guys take care. I'll catch you in the next one.